codes.
Yeah. The launch codes. Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we filming?
Yep.
Hello, YouTube. How's it going? Welcome to episode
sure.
20. Yeah. Before I get into my bag.
Yeah, we should be good.
We're good?
Got a good 3 seconds to my arm right there.
Okay, cool. Welcome to episode 20 of the Blake Mayfield podcast. I'm your host, Blake Mayfield, and we have a great show for the listeners tonight and for the viewership. I want to shout out the YouTube viewership. We had like 25 or 30 plays on the last one. That was really good. Thank you guys for that. We had some people comment and whatnot. That was cool. I want to shout out the Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud listenership. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of our supporters and fans, man. I know it's cliche, but the guys and I really appreciate all you guys that stream us, hit us up on social media, debate Steve on Twitter or, in real life, whatever the case may be. Same with Al, same with me, even though I don't have a Twitter because Twitter's toxic. And, just sharing the podcast and whatnot and spreading links around. We really appreciate it. We're just trying to grow this thing organically. So, as much as you guys out there support us and hit us and tell us you like it and give us suggestions, we do appreciate it and we do take it all in because we don't have many fans. I mean, this really is like the bottom, the same place that Drake started from. Steve hates Drake, and I just cannot wait to start going in on the Raptors and the Warriors tonight. I want to thank all the local listeners, though. That's the main thing. I want to thank the local listeners in Anderson, Reading, and Cottonwood. Honestly, we couldn't ask for better fans, man. We really love doing this for all you guys, and we appreciate every last one of you guys for just, like I said, hitting us up, commenting, whatever the case may be. All of the people from Shasta County 530, we love you. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing us love. And with that being said, how are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Even after the Warriors lost, you're still in good spirits? I'm fine.
Perfectly good.
All right.
Good. Ship's good. Weather's weird, but...
Oh, dude, weather more bipolar than Kanye. Because I don't get to,
Close.
That's true. Because, it's like 80 degrees, and all of a sudden it rains. Like 7 p.m. every night for the last week. It just starts pouring for 20 minutes.
Was the weirdest. Because it was legit like 80 something, and then it poured rain on us when we were outside. Oh,
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it was nice and sunny when we first started talking. That was the craziest part as my voice cracks. Good to hear, fellas. Today we're going to dissect and decipher Game 1 of the finals. It is super hot in this room. Jesus Christ. Am I the only one?
A little warm.
I'm a little toasty.
Yeah, the fan's broke, so I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately.
Bring it up.
Yeah, I know. I was like, because I'm sweating. Like, I'm legit sweating, and we're 4 minutes in. That's hot. That's piping hot. Nothing else is going on right now. I don't really care about anything else going on right now. So, Game 1. You got to watch the whole thing. So did you, I assume. I only got to watch the second half. I'll start with you, Al. Thoughts on the Raptors and the Warriors?
I mean, it was a great game. I mean, even though it felt like the Raptors had all the momentum in the world, the Warriors, we're down by at the most 10 to 12 points, which really just goes to show how good they are and how good they are at limiting teams' runs. I thought the thing the Raptors did really well was get up in the face of everybody. They were, especially on the screens on Steph, they were getting up on him and running him off the 3-point line. So I mean, it was a really good basketball game, and I think the Warriors had some turnovers early and late that killed them. So, yeah.
Steve?
Thoughts
on your team's loss? This is your guys' first Game 1 loss in the finals. Yeah.
We should have lost the one to
last year.
J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Debacle, but I think we usually always struggle in Game 1s actually in the finals. Somehow win, but I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure we usually struggle in Game 1. I think this might be the first time I think that a team it was almost a must-win Game 1, in my opinion.
With Kevin Durant out, absolutely.
That's what it felt like.
If the Warriors won Game 1, it's
probably over.
I don't think they're going to sweep. Did he say that?
No, but shit, probably.
He said something wild because they were chanting Paul Pierce sucks in there.
Yeah, they were. And then Jeff Van Gundy said something.
Did he say the Raptors were going to win? He probably said the Raptors are going to win the series.
No, he probably said the Warriors will.
And he probably said the Raptors because every time he picks a team, they lose.
Oh, yeah. So
good point. Probably picked the Raptors.
Paul Pierce.
How
was he on TV?
I didn't see it. I didn't watch the game. I was hanging out with my family.
I don't give a shit what Paul Pierce has to say.
Yeah, I just felt like it was a must-win. I almost think Game 2 is a must-win, too. Like, they have to win the first two games.
especially in their house.
Yeah.
They're not even back in Oakland yet. Because once they hit Oakland, the Warriors are going to win all three of those.
That's three straight games.
That's like, I think they're winning all those games at Oracle.
You think so?
Yeah. Maybe the Raptors, like, let's say a scenario happens where Golden State wins Sunday, and then Golden State wins Game 3, they're up 2-1, and the Raptors go in desperation mode and then pull out Game 4 on the road. I can see that, but then I could see them also going back home, feeling comfortable, and the Warriors beating them. So it's just, there's a lot of give and take in this year. There's a lot of stuff just to go through and dissect.
Because KD's not even back.
He's not going to be back for Sunday.
No. I figured it would be Game 3 at the earliest.
I don't think he's put on a uniform again for the team, to be honest with you.
No.
I think he's done being a Warrior.
I was kind of seeing where your thought on it of him possibly not coming back at all, but then usually guys don't travel with the team if they're not thinking about coming back. Usually they
didn't travel last series though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Okay.
He wasn't there tonight either. They didn't show him.
He was there.
Oh, he was.
He traveled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he traveled with them.
Gotcha.
So I mean, and it could just be he just wants to support the team and stuff.
Shit, he better.
But he hasn't even been there, or he hasn't even played yet. So we'll see when he comes back. I thought there was like some good things that I thought from Game 1. First series ever out of the United States for a finals.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Cool that the Raptors are in it.
Yep.
It was good to see DeMarcus Cousins back.
He didn't play all too well. I didn't think he would.
I think he played well.
How many points did he have? Did he have like 6 points, 5 points?
Yeah,
I didn't see him score, but once.
He looked good. Like when he wasn't trying to score. I thought he made some nice passes. I think he had like 3 or 4 assists. He didn't play much. He played like 10 minutes or something like that. But I want him to play like with the second unit. Like I want him to be with that team because that team, they almost, when they made their run and got it close, it was that second unit and it was him with them. They got within 3, and I was like, okay, here they go. And this is with like Jerebko, who I think shouldn't play at all.
No, but he had that corner 3 though. That was cash money from the 3-point line.
He had 6 points, but he also airballed the 3 terribly.
I mean, so did Iggy.
Yeah, but Iggy's not a shooter. Jerebko's in there for one reason: he's shooting.
Are you sure it's not for his good looks?
Well, I just don't think Jerebko should even be in there at all. It was weird that Jordan Bell started and didn't hardly play at all. But they do that though, so
Looney, he played well tonight again.
I think
Looney's been playing very well for that team.
Gonna make himself some money.
I think
yes, he is.
I think him and Steph played the best, and then I think Draymond played well too. But
it did not feel like Steph had 34.
He was good in the first quarter and stuff like that, and he also had some free throws. He actually finally got the respect that he deserves on. Going to line.
He was even getting bumped around a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't go to line that much, to be honest. Like
you don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I mean, every time he does it, he's gonna make both or 3.
Usually,
he's totally automatic.
They were like 22 of 22, and then DeMarcus missed one. But,
of course, the center.
Clay played pretty bad. I mean, he had 21, but they just the thing that they didn't have a third guy. I think if they would have had a third guy score, they could have won that game.
Draymond had triple-double. I mean, he only scored 10 points.
Yeah, that was their third highest score. It was 10 points. You're not going to win a game.
No, especially on the road against the team. Like, watching that, I mean, you could really tell the whole thing they were preaching was just no threes. We'll let them get in the lane. They can get their dunks. Steph could do his flailing. I just got fouled and somehow miraculously make layups, shots, but no threes. I don't know how many threes they even took, but it wasn't many.
No,
I only saw the second half.
They didn't. They didn't shoot a lot of them. At least from what I remember. I thought that the Raptors played pretty well, except for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard didn't play very well. He wanted.
He still had like 21,
but I think he had like 14 free throws or something like that.
Yeah.
So
he had that 1-3 over Looney.
Looney, yeah.
Yeah.
So he played pretty bad for him.
Played great defense.
Yeah,
great
defense. Which is what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But
Fred VanVleet, that little shot that spun out. And...
This is who I'm gonna compare him to. And the Warriors always have problems with little energy guys like that, like JJ Barea, him. The guy that I'm gonna compare him to is Dellavedova back when they played him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he bothered Steph in like the first game or two, but then Steph flipped it around and made him not do anything the rest of the series.
Well, wasn't Dellavedova like out because he got so dehydrated? Like I think he missed Game 4, or if not, he didn't play very much. Because remember, he was just killing himself running around defending Steph, and then he just literally just got exhausted, went to the hospital, and that was it. And the Warriors won the title.
And I think Van Vliet's a little bit better than Dellavedova. I don't know at this point, but they reminded me of the same guy. But usually Steph adjusts and like winds up. Not that he even played bad, but he bothered him a little bit.
Yeah.
I just thought the Warriors played pretty bad, in my opinion. They turned the ball over a lot. They got warriored on the other end of the court. Like, they gave up a lot of fast break points, like easy fast break.
Dude, Pascal had like 12 fast break points, in the third quarter alone.
And he played out of his mind. And
he was incredible.
Yeah, and I don't think he's not going to play good in this series, but he's not.
He won't play like that again.
He's not going to do that again.
No, he had his explosion, and it worked. But
and they had plenty of contributions. I think Marcus had 20. I think.
He had that much?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot in the first half.
Okay, yeah. I must have missed a lot.
He had 14 or 16 in the first half.
Yeah.
I watched like the last half of the second quarter and then the second half, and that's what I saw. I didn't see the first.
He played well. They had like 5 or 6 guys in double digits. That's what's crazy. They only lost by 9.
And Danny Green played really good.
Yeah, and Danny Green.
Knocked down some clutch threes.
Splash that 3 and the stadium erupted. Yeah.
Yeah. So they had the contributions from everyone. So and they only won by 9. So
at home.
Yeah.
Every time I knew you were going to bring that up because every time I sat there and watched them go on a little run, the Warriors, because they're champions, they stayed right in it with them. But I'm like, it feels like the Raptors should be up by like 20 at this point, and they're only up by 8 or 11. It's like, and Steph or someone, Clay off a screen hits a little too, and it's like, God,
they just slowly chip away, and then they usually hit like a big burst, and they just didn't hit it tonight.
Yeah.
But I expect them to play well in the next game. They also were. I don't want to make an excuse that they were off that long, but it hurts like older teams like that to be off for a while. So
like Iggy, I mean, he looked his age.
Yeah,
especially after he got hurt. Like after he jumped and made the dunk or whatever the layup, and then he looked his age. He's 36 now, right?
Yeah,
something like that. 35. 36.
Him and Sean should just call it.
Well, I think Sean's gonna retire. I think Iggy stays around, but
one more year.
Yeah, I think.
Didn't he sign a 3-year deal?
Yeah, I think he's got one more year left. I think
he'll probably play out his contract.
Yeah.
That'll make sense. The big question is, does Kevin Durant still not give a damn about no damn Drake night?
Probably.
Drake covered up his tats. Him and E40 were choking each other out before the game, playfully. Yeah. How much of a tool bag do you think Drake is at this point? Just
I mean, I like it. I like him on the sideline. I think it's reminds me of like Spike and all those guys. Like just having a passionate guy like that. I think it's a cool narrative.
I go to you first because you don't like him.
Well,
it'll be a Drake love fest in here.
It's not that I don't like him. I just some stuff.
Like what? I want to hear it. Wait, it's the pod. Like Illuminati stuff or like?
No, just like he doesn't write his own stuff.
and you did. So you can't respect that.
Well, that's not why. Just
No, yeah, I get it.
I have a problem with like fake, and that to me is fake. So
I try, and I mean, I don't know what it is. He's like my favorite person to talk about on the podcast, Drake. But I mean, he is like, and I love Drake, and I don't want to like shit on him or whatever. But I don't fucking know the guy. He's a puppet. He is the biggest puppet. Yeah, like it's very like you said in the group chat like yesterday or this morning or whatever it was. It's like, or maybe you said it, he is just a total puppet. And I just can't help but think, because I saw some comments where people are like, all right, I'm getting tired of this Drake thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the media's, blowing out of proportion, and he's sitting there giving shoulder rubs. That stuff I don't mind. Like, I don't mind the crazy Spike Lee.
I actually like that stuff.
I do too. But, like, he was wearing the Del Curry jersey. I'm like, all right. Like, come on, man.
I actually thought that was funny. The only thing that I actually didn't like him covering up the tattoos. I was like, just leave him. Like, you really gonna go out of your way to cover him up? Like, you got him.
I didn't even notice that he covered him up till ESPN or someone. He has a wristband. I'm like, how do you guys even know where the tats are? Like,
I had seen it earlier today, a picture of it, and so like when it showed a picture of him, or when it showed him like on the court, like before the game, I was like, oh, he covered up his tats. I was like, okay, well, you know, it's like you got him. Just who cares?
Yeah, wear it.
Everyone knows what's it gonna do. Give him powers. They're gonna see it and be like, oh, he's showing our number. He's already wearing Curry's name and number on his back.
Yeah,
even if it's his dad.
What'd you guys think of Curry and Drake's exchange?
I thought it was more Draymond.
Oh, at the end of the game?
No, I'm talking about in the middle of the game. I'm seeing this thing where NBA fans have a lot of memes for Curry's exchange with Drake.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see that either.
I just think Drake's just trying to get in people's heads.
Yeah.
That's all he's trying to do.
And I don't think he's going to get any of that.
No, he won't get... Yeah,
no.
Not at all.
Those guys are champions.
Yeah.
If anything, it'll hurt the Raptors. Well, Kawhi's a champion.
Against the Bucks, that worked.
Yeah,
that
because
it's not going to work against the Warriors.
Budenholzer. If he doesn't get the fuck out of... Why are you complaining about... Like, that's when I knew they were going to lose that series.
If they would have won either one of those games, that wouldn't have even been a story.
No.
That was...
No, Budenholzer knew they figured out the MVP, in my opinion. And, you know, that was it. That was that. Once they figured him out, it was over with.
Yeah.
As we keep going along, I'm just trying to find more and more stories.
Well, there was the... Rachel Nichols interviewed Draymond Green about the
losing weight.
The confrontation that him and KD had at the beginning of the year.
I didn't see that.
He told everything about it. He was just transparent with it. He was like, and just said everything that happened and what transpired, what KD said, what he said, and it was
what they say.
It was basically him saying like, he was questioning if he was here and for the team. And KD, what settled it down was, KD said, look, if I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't come in every day to practice, every day, work hard, go to the, everything that I do. I wouldn't be doing that. And so Draymond basically said I had to kind of step back and look at it in a different perspective. And he was like, no, he's right. He's 100% right. And so that's what healed their relationship so far. And he basically went on to say, they said, well, something about him moving on or whatever. And he was like, if he moves on, he moves on. He's like, he was here for 3 years. If we win 3 titles, it worked. Like, we got 3 titles with him.
It's already worked twice.
Yeah.
Whatever they tried to muster together, it worked twice.
He's like, I'm focused on the Raptors series, which is all stuff he should say.
Yeah.
And him being him, like, 100%, I know that it's probably what he is thinking about. He's not thinking about that stuff.
No.
It's him. If it was someone else, maybe, but...
See him out getting that bag this summer.
That's
what he's thinking about.
So I thought it was a good interview. He was 100% truthful in what he said and everything that happened. And it was what I thought was said anyways. He just probably asked me, he was like, look, are you here for us or are you here for other reasons? Or are you not here at all?
Well, I mean, KD can be there for his... he can sit there and say, I'll come in the building. First of all, you're obligated to. You're under contract. Second of all, you're playing for your next contract. So, of course, you're going to show up and be as great as you can be because you're trying to get paid. Kevin Durant's going to get the max no matter what happens to him. We all know that. But he still has to earn the max, at least in his head.
Yeah, but he also doesn't have to show up to all the little stuff. And he is. And he's still going to, community stuff and all that stuff. So
that's true.
So, he's still...
He was picking up shovels at the Chase Center.
KD's not that guy either to be petty like that, in my opinion. He's gonna finish out his stuff. He didn't do that to OKC. What do you do in OKC?
Fucking choked.
What do you mean?
When they were up 3-1, what did he do after that?
That's not petty.
But he choked.
He choked, but that's not petty. He choked.
Their
team choked.
Yeah, but when you're in talks all season with the enemy like that.
After the season?
No. They were in talks from at least February. That's what Draymond said. Since the All-Star break, they've been talking.
All right, everyone talks. Everyone talks during the Olympics. Everyone talks everywhere.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna corner him. Oh, we're gonna corner Steve on his KD shit. No, man, no. I'm not rocking. No. KD sat there and fucking talked to the Warriors all season and stabbed Russell Westbrook in the back.
Hold on.
Granted, he was never gonna win with Russell Westbrook, so I don't blame him for leaving the Thunder. I never blamed him for leaving the Thunder. I'm kind of with Stephen A. I don't blame him for leaving whatsoever. It's who he teamed up with. And it's why he teamed up with them. They only joined forces to beat one dude.
Okay, so what are the Lakers doing right now? What's LeBron doing? He's talking to AD.
Yeah, he's recruiting.
All during the season.
But the Lakers had no shot at
and
winning the title.
What are they trying to do?
Same with the
trying
Pelicans.
To beat the Warriors now.
Yeah, but the Warriors and Thunder both had a shot at winning the finals. Lakers and Pelicans had no chance. That's the difference. And they didn't meet each other in the playoffs.
It's the same.
How?
They're just recruiting guys to play with them.
But now it's the offseason.
But he was doing it before this. He's been doing it all year.
Oh yeah,
He's been
that's
doing it
true.
probably for 2 or 3 years. Probably been talking. He talks to everyone.
Not-
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like
Not 3.
all these guys talk to each other all year. They're trying to play with themselves. Like they're trying to play with each other.
You think these guys talk all year long?
Absolutely, they're players. They're they're coworkers. Like yeah, there's gonna be closer coworkers, but they're still friends in the office. I mean, look at LeBron right now. He's who he's hanging out with.
CP3 and Westbrook. I think that's Space Jam 2 stuff. I don't think that's come join the Lakers stuff.
No, and it's but that's what I'm saying. Like
But,
they're all friends. Like, and that's some people's problem with the league kind of right now. Like teams don't have like that like killer instinct sometimes when they're playing each other
I
because
kind of
they're all
like these.
friends.
I like these guys being friends.
No, I do too.
Because I do like them
But-
teaming up.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I guess I'm just trying to say like that's hypocritical to say like of that to KD then too. Like so he can't go and want to do that.
He can, but he can't sit here and say he's not sensitive and he get
100%
mad at the
he is.
media
100%
and
he is. What I was saying is he's not gonna be petty and quit on a team.
oh no. I was just saying he choked.
Yeah.
I don't think he quit on the Thunder.
That's what I was saying.
I mean, they had one
like
chance for 3
what
straight
What I
games.
was saying was I don't think he's gonna be that guy to quit on the Warriors just because he's leaving. He's not that guy.
I can see that.
Like,
I agree
But
with
at
that.
the same time, if it risks his money, why would he do it?
What do you mean?
What, coming back from injury?
Yeah, because he could go out there and tear his cap 100%.
I mean, it's
Oh.
not the Knicks. The Knicks are throwing whatever they can.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
they
Knicks.
will.
Whatever
They
they can
will.
pull.
They will no matter what.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. KD could have tore his Achilles, which I think he has a partial tear, and I don't think he's coming back. That's just me.
I have no idea. I don't know why they would play it out this long, in my opinion. Like I could have seen them like after the Rockets win, they go, oh, it's worse than it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like keep their hopes up and be like, oh, we're just playing until KT comes back. But now it's like, there's no way.
Yeah.
With all the leaks and stuff too, there's no way, in my opinion at least, that it's worse.
Yeah. Oh, that it's worse.
That it's like
I think it's talking about him coming back. I think he's not coming back at all. I
don't
think
think
he's
so.
gone.
I don't know if. I mean,
For the series, he's gone. I don't know about the
yeah,
Warriors.
but I still think it's just a calf injury. Like I don't think it's anything worse than that.
You don't think it's an Achilles?
No, because that's what I'm saying. Like it would have leaked by now. Like something would have leaked. There's no way it wouldn't have leaked.
That's fair. Agents do talk.
Yeah.
That's fair. And he has, for the record, strained his calf. I think that same calf
Yeah.
at least once, maybe even twice
a few
before.
times. He's missed about this in another week. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But that's what I was getting at the point at. Like he's not a guy who's gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like quit on his team and
No.
just.
You don't get to be that great.
Even with him
Quitting.
talking to other guys outside of when he was leaving the Thunder, he still didn't quit on them. They blew a 3-1 lead. So
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Moving along here. So, do you think, in spite of KD, Al, I'll start with you, not coming back for the series more than likely, do the Warriors have a shot at winning the title still, or do they need Kevin Durant after tonight?
I mean, now I think, like Steve said in the group chat, it's a little far-fetched for everyone to say that they're better without him because it made it obvious tonight that they're not better without him. And I mean, even without Kevin Durant, I still think they easily have a shot at winning. I mean, Klay Thompson had an off night.
Yeah.
You know, Iggy didn't play too well. Granted, he's hobbling in 36, but I don't know. I just think that collectively they can play a lot better. They turn the ball over a lot, which isn't like them. And then like we talked about, Pascal Siakam's not going to go for 14 of 17 again.
No.
yeah, I was insane.
But great game.
Granted, Kawhi will probably be a lot better.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a really good series if Kevin Durant doesn't come back. I think even with Kevin Durant, it's a good series.
Mhm.
But I mean, either way, the Warriors have a good shot at winning.
I think I still think it. I picked him in 6. I still think it's 6. And even with KD coming back, I still think it's 6. I just think in the games that they win, it's
4 of the next 5, really.
It's different. Yeah. I don't know. There's just this team is just how they are and just.
The one thing that surprised me about the Raptors tonight is how much they pushed the pace,
Mhm.
which I didn't know that they really pushed the pace a lot. Which I think will also affect KD coming back and playing a lot right away because, you know, he's not going to be on his legs a lot. So we got to see what kind of shape he's in, I guess.
Yeah, if he comes back.
If he comes back, yeah.
I do think he comes back. Like I said, guys just don't travel with the team. unless they're thinking about coming back.
I think he has every intention to. I just think
that it's not going
at this level of competition, it's just
I don't know.
too risky.
I don't know.
But then again, it's this level.
Yeah,
it's the finals. It's do or die.
Yeah.
And his team's in a hole. I mean, whether they like. I mean, it's the Warriors, and I think they're going to come back.
You know what's crazy? The narrative with that too is if they go down 0-2 and he comes back and they win 4 straight. How much?
I don't want that to happen.
How much is that playing to him staying? Like if
he's staying at that point.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they persuade him to stay?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Draymond is. That's what I wanted to make earlier when we were talking about Draymond. Ever since that little fight, I mean, Draymond, every chance he gets, and it's his teammate, and they're probably buddies. I mean, he has just not stopped kissing his ass. I mean, it is insane. Every time I turn around, he says something good about KD, which is fine. That's fine. But it's just like it's just kind of funny because it's like that all stems from that fight.
Well, I think what happened was Draymond just kind of, like I said, thought maybe KD wasn't in up for the team, and then they had a serious heart-to-heart talk, and he laid it all on the line, and Draymond was like, you know what, you're right. And he's just been trying to kind of mend it the whole time. And 100%, you know, he wants him to stay. But,
of course. Tonight showed that.
He's just a passionate guy, you know, and so he's going to try and...
Is he, though? Because, I mean, he had the quote himself a couple weeks ago that when KD was telling him, you know, I've seen you not talk to the refs. I've seen you not get upset with people and push and shove and talk. And he hasn't, I mean, now after that came out, he hasn't done any of that. The Portland series, he didn't do it. Tonight, he didn't do it. He's not yelling at refs. He's not wasting energy, which is why he's able to push the ball. Like we mentioned him losing the 25 pounds, which as someone who's lost 25 pounds, that makes a world of difference.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot of weight. Like just coming off your body.
Too, like for them, they're already in good shape. So for him to lose 25 pounds, like he's just even more like in shape than he was. So
he looks leaner, like his face looks skinnier,
oh,
like
yeah.
all the normal stuff.
He looks good.
Yeah.
What were we saying about him?
I was talking about him and KD. How he's been he's been giving KD credit every chance he gets.
And he's not been up in the ref's face and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
he hasn't been emotional.
Because
or passionate, as he would say.
Well, he's still passionate. He's just not doing it in negative ways, hurting his team. So, like, in the ref's face, like that, he's getting a technical, or he's getting the refs worked up and all that stuff.
Or hitting dudes in the nuts, or kicking dudes in the nuts, or, just bogus stuff.
Just stuff, just little petty things. You know, and he's focused. I think Steve Kerr took him aside, and they had a talk.
Had to.
Because
they get into it.
I think they've had talks in the past before, and it's probably his mom too, to be honest. Like,
Mama Green goes hard on Twitter.
No, she goes hard on him too. Like, she's, so I think he's just had a lot of people talk, and also him signing with Rich Paul. I think he probably had a saying, and he's probably like, hey dude, like I want to represent you, but you got to start cleaning up a little bit too.
You got to tone down if you want a max.
Yeah.
I can't just ask for a max.
So I think that plays into it. I think there's a
lot
lot of things that play into it. But I think he's grown up a little bit more and just realizing that, hey, all this stuff isn't needed. And it's showing. Look how well he's playing. I mean, tonight he didn't play super well, but
he had a triple-double.
He played well.
Yeah,
but
Draymond Green having a triple-double is everything for the Warriors. Everything.
It's a little curtain over stuff, but you know, he played okay.
I think more the rebounds and assists department than the points.
Oh, yeah.
The points,
but
you got Splash Bros, you got KD.
But they need his points right now.
Yeah.
He said that too. He was like, KD going out, I got to score. You know.
I saw that. Was that the Rachel Nichols interview?
Yeah, that was part of that.
I saw on the little ticker today at work. He does turn 30 in March. This could be just a normal maturation process for him.
Yeah.
I'm turning 30. He's going to get married this summer.
Well, like I said,
I think he has a kid or has one on the way.
Yeah,
so, like you said, switching agents, switching...
I think it's everything.
Yeah, him and KD, I think a lot of stuff has happened over the last 6 months for him that, ever since that fight, that he's been like, okay, maybe it's time to...
Grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
So, peeling back the layers on this whole thing, this is the Warriors' 5th straight finals. Mm-hmm. And Chris Bosh said something interesting today about how when the Heat made their 4th straight finals, they were just exhausted by that point. Mm-hmm. And now this is 5 years in a row that they play into June. And, Steph, the paper ankles, he's had his ankle injuries, and, KD obviously is hurt right now. DeMarcus is in and out. Iggy's in and out. Do you guys think the wear and tear is starting to show itself upon this team? And do you think this team will get tired enough, even with KD, where they're just like, look, man, we are just tired. We just cannot compete with these guys. They want it more than us. Do you guys think any of that stuff will factor into the series?
Yes and no. I think everyone just is tired at this point, no matter who you are. You know, people just get tired after a certain amount of time. I mean, LeBron went to 8 straight.
And they missed the playoffs.
He didn't look that tired. I mean, he did and he didn't, you know. And that's what I mean. Like, he looked tired at the end of the game, of the last game when they lost, because he was just giving everything he had to try and win one game in that series, the last one.
And they got blown out.
But he played well.
Yeah.
But he's been playing in all those. He's been playing in the Olympics. He's been playing, you know, so he was playing at all times. I actually, and I don't want to talk about the Lakers anymore.
I don't want to talk.
But I do want to say that I think him missing the playoffs this year was good.
I do too.
Because I think it kind of rejuvenates him, and I think he has not even that he had a bad year last year, but I think he even ups back to what he was. I don't think he's ever again what he was, because it's hard to go back, but I think he has a little even better year than he did last year, and I think it'll help them in the long run.
You guys don't want to discuss the ESPN bombshell report about the Lakers? You know, whenever they say bombshell, I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be a bunch of bullshit. No. The thing who's Baxter Holmes wrote on ESPN, the failed reboot of the NBA's Crown Jewel. I don't know if you guys didn't see that article. I read the whole damn thing.
I seen it, but I didn't give a shit enough to read it.
He said he turned off the finals preview the other day because all they were talking about was
Magic
leaving the
15
Lakers.
minutes in, and all they were talking about was the Lakers, and I was just like, I was like, whatever.
And then Magic says I'm going to talk about the Lakers again until July, which I think that's bullshit. He's going to talk about them before July. You know, they're going to keep asking him. Of course, I'm not going to read this whole thing or anything like that.
What was it based on?
It was basically based on, having the biggest snake in the NBA as the GM, and no one wants to talk to him, no one wants to do any business with him. Magic leaving just looks terrible. Jeannie Buss not having any idea what she's doing and leaning on Kurt fucking Rambis of all people. Man, Kurt Rambis is garbage. Why is he having, like you were saying, he could be like a good senior advisor? I don't give a fuck what he could be. Why is he advising the Lakers?
Yeah.
Because you played for him? Fam, last time I saw you, you were getting pulled out of mid-fucking air by Kevin McHale. Like, I want to hear from you. Yeah. Or your wife.
Yeah.
I don't, man. It's like, Jesus. Like, we had... I don't want to...
Mama Rambis.
Mama Rambis making the calls. I don't want to call him the second greatest Laker. We had the 1B Laker step out on us. I mean, he has a statue in front of Staples. And he's like, nah, I'm out. I'm good. Like, shit's bad, man.
It's toxic.
It's toxic.
It's a mess.
Kevin Durant was 100% right when he talked about how the media environment around LeBron is toxic. It is totally toxic. Like
ruining those young players.
I think it's everyone there though. I think it is too. They just remember I talked about this a couple months ago. I think they're close, not close, but I think they need to consider selling. Like she needs.
When I
said I said that a couple months ago.
Dude, it's a fire sale. Get rid of everybody. Genie needs to sell the team.
Winds up being a huge check.
Yeah.
So
the Lakers are valued at I think $6 billion as of 2019.
They'll sell for more than that.
The Los Angeles Lakers could sell for $10 billion.
Probably.
I mean, it's the most. I mean, I'm biased. It's the most prestigious NBA franchise besides Boston. But Boston ain't selling nowhere near $10 billion.
I still think before July 1st, when free agency hits, I still think they somehow persuade Kobe Bryant to move in somewhere in that hierarchy of.
Until something changes. You see Magic walk out.
But I think it gets so bad that they wind up, she has to get rid of Rob Pelinka. She has to.
But if she pulls in Kobe, that's just making it worse. Not because Kobe's sake, but because Pelinka is his guy.
Kind of. He isn't.
They're like good friends.
They are.
I guess that's what this bombshell, which I think half this stuff's bullshit anyway. But they're good friends. And to me, Kobe Bryant's winning the Game of Thrones battle with the Lakers between Magic and LeBron and Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not even close. Kobe's running away with it right now. Yeah. It don't look very good, but Kobe's winning it. He has by far the most pull in that organization, behind the scenes.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's going to wind up, I think, being there.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what it winds up being, but
I'm going to see how much the Lakers are worth real quick.
So
we said we were gonna do this, but you know what, man? This bombshell.
I mean, besides the Warriors, the finals, the Warriors and Raptors.
Nothing else going on.
There's not really much else going on.
The franchise is valued at $4 billion as of February 7th this year. And the Knicks are $4 billion. The Lakers are 3.7. Lakers are selling for at least $5 billion. Same with the Knicks. At least $5 billion.
How much did the Clippers sell for?
$2 billion in 2014.
Yeah.
So the Lakers are worth at least 3 times that.
Yeah.
And inflation has made, that's 5 years ago.
I'm sure it'd be 8 to 10 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then the Knicks are probably worth 11 or 12. It's just how it is.
You think they're worth more than the Lakers?
Yeah.
Well, they do have their own network.
They have their own network. The stadium, they're not sharing a stadium with another team.
It's the Garden.
It's the Garden. Everyone wants to play there.
In the Garden.
It's the media capital of the world. It's a lot of things. But so it's going to be a little bit more valuable.
I can see that, even though they've been ass.
I just think that she needs to sell, or at least not. She needs to step back and have someone else, her not be involved at all.
I would say I don't even know why she's involved in basketball operations, because she should do the Steve Ballmer role. Steve Ballmer is involved, but he's not involved. He hires people to be involved,
or Mark Cuban or something like that.
Yeah. Or if he has to step in, he'll step in. Otherwise, he's doing his own thing. Yeah. The problem with Jeannie, and I think this is the point with Ballmer and Cuban, she doesn't have anything else. She's not Microsoft. She's not Shark Tank.
She inherited it.
She inherited it from her dad. This is all she has.
And I think also she looks at it and her dad was involved, and so she's like, well, I need to be involved too then. If, I don't want to let the bus name slip. But it's like, well,
I don't want to let my daddy
but
down.
You're making it
That's
worse.
my dad.
But you're making it worse by not, I don't know.
First firing your brother, which I guarantee they haven't talked since.
100% that was a right move.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying it wasn't, but family-wise, I don't think Dr. Bus, I don't think Jerry would have liked his kids fighting over this shit. That's not what he had in mind before he passed, unfortunately. And I don't think he had this in mind either. His daughter fucking up the whole operation. And here's my thing with Kobe. The Lakers' problem has been this ever since Dr. Bus died. They keep reaching back in their past, thinking it's going to help their future. Mm-hmm. That's not the case. This is the NBA. Masai Ujiri came from the Nuggets. I don't know where he came before that, but he came from the Denver Nuggets. He has built a maybe champion come 2 weeks from now in Toronto. You need to get actual basketball people in there. Jerry West. Jerry West, of course, did the Lakers thing before Kobe and Shaq. He mastermind, whatever the case may be. I don't think he'd ever come back. Especially now that he's with, the enemy. And
he's also, what is he, 90 years old?
He's that's another thing too. He's not gonna, you can't run an operation at 90 fucking years, no matter what you do. And I just think that's why I don't and do want Kobe. Kobe, I think, knows what he's doing more than anyone else, just because he just retired 3 years ago. He was still dropping however amount of points on these dudes. He knows how to play them. He knows what guys work with and whatnot. And he has his own ESPN show where he does the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I could see where that could work out. But Magic, reaching back in the past. If they went after Jerry West, that was reaching back in your past, even though it worked out. But Mitch Kupchak, you're reaching back in your past.
To me, the big sign with me to Magic was he tried coaching and it did not work for him. And so that would have been my first. Well, he was bad. They were bad.
Yeah.
So that would have been the first thing that I would have second guessed. But Magic is Magic, and he's a good salesman. He's just a good talker. I think he kind of talked his way into it.
Very manipulative.
And
watching him on ESPN, sorry to jump real quick. Very, very manipulative. And I love Magic Johnson, but holy shit, man, it don't get more snake oil salesman than that.
No, I 100%.
That's why he's where he's at.
And I 100% think, as much as it is Rob Pelinka's fault, it's a lot of Magic Johnson's fault too.
100%.
So I don't want to
kick D'Angelo on the way out. I need a leader.
I don't want to throw it all on Rob Pelinka, who I think has done a lot of bad things and is just kind of hard to deal with and all that stuff. He needs to just be an agent again.
The last 6 years have all been Pelinka's fault, besides the stuff Magic's done.
Yeah.
The bad Kobe contract, the snaking your way into the fucking organization, snaking the greatest Laker, just nonstop bad stuff from this guy. Mm-hmm. I know we try and keep this not curse a lot in the content. There's no way Pelinka ain't fucking Jeannie Buss. How does he still have his job? No, I'm being dead serious. How does he still have his job? There's no way there's not something like that going on.
Because I think that she picked him. so she doesn't want to look like she failed completely, I think is what it is.
That was another thing from that report. And Magic going on ESPN the same day. You know, Magic, man. I don't know how he pops up with Stephen A. magically the day stuff happens to the Lakers.
I told you. Remember, I told you the day I was like, he magically had it work this way, and I 100% know it was like he did it on purpose. He's trying to save himself because he's involved in so much other stuff. But 100%, like I said, he's to blame for a lot of it. He's probably to blame for some of the dysfunction with him and Rob, to be honest.
100%.
So I'm
not eradicating or exonerating Magic at all. I'm just
no. But what I'm also saying too is, as much as Rob Pelinka was like talking bad about Magic,
it was true.
It was all true stuff. Like,
it was all true.
Most of it was true, and Magic just took offense to it because it was true. And he's like, "Wow, you know what? He's right." But I'm gonna spin it so it's making Rob look like the worst terrible guy here, and that's what Magic does. And
Magic, I mean, you're talking about stabbing in the back. I mean, are you gonna do that with Tim Harris and all these motherfuckers? I'll go on national TV and just resign.
Yeah,
I'm Magic. I don't need this. And that was another mistake that you know what, we're just gonna go on the Lakers. That's another mistake that that Jeannie Buss made with Magic Johnson. Jeannie Buss, I don't know if she didn't realize this. Jeannie, Magic doesn't need the money at all. Mm-hmm. He doesn't need the credit. He doesn't need the allure. I mean, he is the allure. The best player, well, not anymore. The best player in the game in the last decade literally signed because of the allure of this guy. He doesn't need anything else to go with him. This motherfucker went one-on-one with HIV and won. And beat it. I don't know anyone ever that's beaten HIV. I think he got cured. That's just me. But he went one-on-one and beat it. I mean, this dude just non-stop wins in life. And like you were saying, I think he's just trying to just rid himself of all that, get away from the mess. I mean, it's kind of weird that he wants to get away from it all, but he keeps talking about it. Granted, he keeps getting asked. If someone asks me a question about someone I don't like or whatever, I'll give you an honest answer. I'm not going to bring it up on my own, though.
But he keeps throwing himself up in the national spotlight, too, for it. You know what I mean? He's been around more. I've seen him more around now than he was when he was with the Lakers.
100%.
And that's scary to me.
Yeah.
It's like
manipulative.
He is.
Magic might be a little psycho.
But that's what makes a good GM though too, because you're manipulating other GMs, and that's kind of scary that he couldn't manipulate Del Demps to make that trade. But,
well, it's because Demps was talking to Pelinka.
Yeah.
And then once those fell through, he had to talk to Magic.
True.
But
still,
if Pelinka had an ounce of the manipulation that Magic Johnson had, we would have had AD, Kyrie, Jimmy. But we would have had all these dudes already. This year would have been done. Like, we're not here talking about any of this.
Would have owned the team by now. Oh, they talked Genie into selling it to him for nothing.
Maybe Magic Johnson buys the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't think he has $10 billion. I think he goes and gets guys like DD.
He's already part owner of the Dodgers, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he.
Maybe he just wants to monopolize LA.
I honestly think he steps like out of basketball, like not completely, but like kind of away from it a little bit, to where he's not like in any of those roles at all.
He keeps tweeting though. I keep seeing him tweeting. You know, Russell Westbrook, what a great season. You know, fucking. What a great shot by Kawhi Leonard on Joel Embiid. It's like, we don't need your commentary. Like, yeah. we just don't, man.
He probably does wind up... I don't know what he winds up doing, to be honest. He says that he wants to help all these young guys, but he wasn't doing that before. Like, I don't see...
How about you help the young guys on your own fucking franchise first? How about that before you help Ben Simmons, who's not even... You know, he's a clutch guy, that's it. You know, clutch sports, that's it. Mm-hmm. You know, why don't you try helping Lonzo Ball, who literally... loves and respects you and LeBron more than anything else. More than his own daddy, maybe. Well, that, I don't know, because LeVar does love his sons. But, honestly, I mean, Lonzo was supposed to be the next Magic, because Magic was in the building. I mean, that's what I thought, at least. I thought we shouldn't have taken his ass to begin with, but once we did take him, we had to accept it. And I was like, look, man, he's got Magic in the building. I think Bron's coming. He loves LeBron. LeBron keeps calling him, you know, King Lonzo. You know, he's going to do this. He'll win 8 titles, all this stuff. And nothing happened. You know, I mean, so far, Lonzo hasn't lived up to the hype. And it's like, you have 2 of the best guys to ever do all this in the building. And they didn't want to help you out. I don't know.
Y'all just picked the wrong point guard. That's all it is.
I think,
yeah.
I think as great as some guys are, too, they're not always the best teachers, like, for development. So I don't think LeBron's that guy. I think LeBron's a teacher as in, like, he'll explain things well. Like, on court like certain things, but he's not gonna like improve you in certain ways. And I think Magic might be the same way. So maybe that's why they didn't grow or mesh like they would. Whereas like I'm trying to think of another guy who's been like Hakeem is. Like Hakeem has always stepped out and been, but he's a good teacher for, you know, all the bigs have always come to him.
Kobe, Dwight,
yeah,
LeBron.
Everyone.
Yeah.
It literally goes to him. But not every, it's like Michael Jordan. Not every good player is a good owner, a good viewer of talent. It's not always going to work out. So I think that's kind of how they are too, with the development of the young guys. So I think Jason Kidd actually will help him if they stay.
I think so too.
Vogel's
out of
that's
there
100. But that's 100% why I don't understand what they're gonna do. If they sign Jason Kidd, then why would they trade all their young guys? In my opinion, like they have to have some plan to where they're gonna keep Lonzo at least, or someone for him to be there. Because then why would he be there? I don't know.
I mean, I understand, reading this whole article, I understand what the Lakers were trying to do. Develop the young guys. We'll get one, hopefully two big free agent guys to come in, and these young guys will be developed enough to where we can compete. Sounds great on paper. Sounds like the Warriors on paper, right? Just develop these dudes. We'll get a big old free agent, and we'll win 2 or 3 in a row, rip one off. It didn't go down like that. And here's my thing. In the article, we see that Rich Paul was on the team playing in the middle of the AD talks. And you're the guy who's doing the AD talks. You're the guy leaking everything to ESPN, Fox, whatever the case. You're the fucking guy who's doing this whole mess. And you're going to ride the team playing with us? Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're LeBron's guy. It's okay. LeBron James' karma, as much as I love LeBron James, I think he's a great role model. And we always talk about on here. His karma is catching up to him right now. I mean, if you ask LeBron on May 30th, 2018, day before Game 1 of the Finals last year, when you go to LA, do you think it'll be like this in a year? Be like, man, get the fuck out of here. No. I'm going for Magic. Magic's going to be there. We're going to get someone else. We're going to pull off some AD things. The young guys will develop. We'll make the playoffs. It'll be great. Man, there's no way in hell LeBron think it would end up like this. Especially after the first year.
I still think that they would have made the playoffs 100%.
If he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Even with all the AD stuff.
Oh, I don't even know if the AD talks would even happen.
I don't think they do. If he doesn't.
I still think that they would have had behind closed doors talking about it a little bit.
It would have happened now. I think it would have waited 3 months.
It would have happened later.
Yeah, it would have happened now, not February.
But I still think they would have made the playoffs and been the 6th or 7th seed and played whoever and maybe won and then probably lost in the second round. But, him 100% getting hurt killed them. He was just out. They went from what were they? What place were they?
4th seed to 10th.
Yeah. And in the little
they went 5-12 in the stretch that he was gone. I mean, that's bad. Or 6-11. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. It wasn't good. It was not good.
And then when he came back, he's like, we're already way back. What are we gonna fight to play the Warriors in the first round and we lose to them again in the first round? We might as well try and figure something out, and then it didn't happen. Whatever.
Yeah.
Now we're here. This happened.
He's smoking cigars with Westbrook and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God.
Which 100% I already think happens every summer, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Do not trade for Chris fucking Paul if you're the Los.
Dude, no one's trading for that $40
Bro,
million.
do not. I am so afraid
They're
Pelinka is.
They're blowing up.
Yeah, they are.
They didn't re-sign D'Antoni.
And they were in talks. 2 days ago, I saw that on the little ticker. Now that's over with.
They didn't meet the whatever.
Daryl Morey's a gunslinger.
No.
He needs to get hard, blow everything. Their window was last year. And I was thinking about this before you guys arrived. Because we were talking about, LeBron's window in LA is 4 years. Year one's done. The Rockets had a 1-year window. And they were right there. I mean, they were on the doorstep. They were knocking on the door. They were ringing the doorbell. They damn near had the pick to open the damn door up and get there to the NBA Finals. And they fucking blew it. We can talk about Chris Paul getting hurt all we want. If the Rockets hit 2 or 3 of those 27 3-pointers, it's over. The Rockets go to the finals. That's just how that goes. They had a 1-year window. It didn't work. They bring everyone back. All of us, I think, knew, because we're intelligent basketball people. We're not the media who tries to fucking create narratives. We knew it was going to go down exactly how it went down. I hoped the Rockets would win, on the podcast you were talking about. I thought they may have had their number because they do beat them, here and there in the regular season and whatnot. And they do get a couple wins off them every year in the playoffs. But their window closed. And it's been closed. I think Daryl Morey is realizing that right now. I think he's like, look, man, this is over with.
It's not even that. It's not even that they're going to... The Warriors may not even have KD next year. It's not going to matter. Some other teams are going to be just as good as them. Like the Lakers could be better than the Rockets next year and all that stuff. And then they're slowly falling back. I don't think the Thunder keep losing in the first round either. I was surprised still, even though
I think they blow it up too.
I don't think they do.
I think they should.
I think they should too. But
I don't know if Sam Presti hits the panic.
They got the highest payroll until 2023.
Mm-hmm. He loves that stat.
That's absurd, dude.
No, it is absurd.
It's 5 years from now.
They got how much money tied up in Adams, George, and Westbrook? Like
an insane amount.
Like $400 million.
More than most teams'
payrolls.
payrolls.
That they're paying a lot to Roberson too.
And what's his face? Schroeder.
Yeah.
Whatever his face is. Yeah. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
I would. Yeah. I mean, I would trade a lot of those guys. They're all worth a ton still.
Especially Westbrook. Can you imagine the trade they gave for Westbrook?
I don't know.
Some team would
but
unload the deck. Yeah, they would unload the deck for Westbrook. Someone would.
But what do they have to offer really besides that pick?
Who's that?
The Knicks.
Oh no, I'm not saying the Knicks.
I'm just saying like
I don't know who it would be.
I don't think there's enough for them to get back anywhere from him because I think he's worth a lot, but for like
not even the number 1 overall pick
for the Pelicans.
If Zion Williamson goes to Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, if they traded that pick for him?
If Zion ends up on the goddamn Thunder, they're gonna be the luckiest franchise. Like Harden, KD, Westbrook, Zion. Like, dude, how many chances are y'all gonna have?
Yeah,
to,
but I don't
get
think
it right.
I don't know.
That's not gonna happen. We're just hypothetical.
But
at this point.
I don't think that doesn't solve anything for them. Like I don't think he's, and this is not to hate on him. I don't think he's ever gonna be the like LeBron player.
No.
Like he's gonna need someone else. And even with Paul George, I don't think it's gonna do anything. But
no.
I just they're gonna trade everyone besides Russell Westbrook. They love him so much there that they literally chose him over KD. They chose him over KD. Clearly, they chose him over KD. That's why KD left.
They did favor him more than KD. Well, yeah, but I mean, KD left for basketball reasons too. Like that's one thing I'll give KD. He did leave to go play better basketball somewhere else.
But he was also hurt by the fact that they favored Westbrook over him.
And it's like, fam, I want an MVP here. Like not too long ago, I was crying.
Way better than Russell Westbrook.
Kevin Durant is way fucking better than Russell Westbrook in basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's not even close.
No,
and Russell Westbrook knows that, and Kevin Durant knew that.
Yeah, and that's why he left.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think, and at this point, I don't think because of that they shouldn't get rid of him. Like if you sold that much out on him, you have to keep him. He has to be your Kobe. Like, if you sold that much on him, you have to ride it until it's over.
And if they get one title out of it, it's all worth it.
I don't think they're going to, but
I don't think they were going to either.
He's just not going to win ever.
It's like with James Harden. It's like, you invest all this money, all this time, all this energy. He's fantastic. He hits all these threes, 60-point game, triple-double, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. But you're not going to win a title with him. He's not that kind of guy.
He's Allen Iverson.
Yeah. He's Derrick Rose.
They're Allen Iverson players. Yeah, those are the players they are.
Do you still think Grant Hill better than Derrick Rose?
Would have been better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
I didn't really get to watch Grant Hill, so it's kind of unfair.
You didn't either. I did.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
How old are you, Steve?
I'm 27. I'll be 28. So I saw him
on the Suns. Okay, yeah. I
saw him a little bit before that too.
I was thinking like fresh out of Duke. I was like, damn.
When did he get drafted?
Watching basketball at 4.
95, yeah.
Something like that. Or no, 90. Well, when Duke won that last... Yeah, fuck Duke.
I don't remember. It was around Fab. It was Fab 5.
Yeah, I think that was the last one with Grant Hill.
So I saw him play when he was hurt and stuff. So I remember him.
Let's sound informed. 94 is when he declared for the draft. Yeah. That makes sense. Their overall pick.
So yeah, and I started watching basketball in when I was like 5. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I remember watching the Bulls win, and then Kobe
and Shaq.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm jealous. I remember one title from Kobe.
I started watching I became a Warriors fan in like 99, I think, 2000.
20 years?
Yeah.
You were trudging along for 16 years
team, bro.
with Andres Biedrins
With Derek
hooping.
Fisher.
Derek Fisher was a warrior. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher.
Those are good years. I actually loved watching them back then. And I've said this before. I'm almost tired of them winning.
I am too.
Yeah.
And he is too.
Like,
Count me in,
I just want to see
Them lose?
them rebuild. Like, I like watching teams rebuild. And
Kind of like the Giants are kind of starting to do.
Yeah, and I wanted them to start it earlier. It's just it's not that I hate seeing my team win.
Oh, yeah,
I
never
love
that.
I want to see them win as much as possible, but at the same time, I just love the rebuild process.
It really is like, honestly, like astonishing to
And
watch.
because I'm just tired of the fans. I am. I'm tired
The
of
bandwagons.
I'm tired of being here for 20 years
God.
and having
That's
like,
where...
having it be like they've been here with me for 20 years. And I know that sounds selfish and like
No, talk your shit. That's how I feel about the Lakers.
It's
Like,
not
man, all you
really-
fucking LeBron dick riders fucking showing up. Fam, we've sucked the last 6 years. And now fucking LeBron lands here, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, man, Bron gonna get that title. Yeah, I know. I've been watching.
Yeah, I can't relate
The
to your
fuck
guys'
outta
problems
here.
with this. Hopefully in like 3 years. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a Heat fan, and then like I switched back to the Cavs, and now I'm Lakers. But like,
yeah.
it's like LeBron all the way. Like,
It's just how it's always been. It's just with every team. Depends on where you're at too. But for me, I'm all the Bay Area team. So
Bay Area fans have been spoiled. They've had two dynasties in two different sports this decade.
Mm-hmm.
and really the 49ers were good for a minute. They went to the
They
Super
almost
Bowl.
got that title.
And the Sharks are always good.
The Sharks just lost, Stanley Cup last year in the conference finals this year?
And the A's are always in there with their payroll. Seriously.
Wait, are they good? The A's?
They're
somehow
always good.
They like find a way to get in there with their small payroll.
Is Josh Reddick still on the team? Is that his name?
No, he's on the Astros.
Oh, okay.
He's been gone for a little
Oh,
bit.
he's on the Astros? Oh, shit.
So winning.
He's out of there.
So he's winning.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
basically.
mean, they won. They've been spoiled by them. Raiders suck, but it's a different story.
Once we get that new stadium, I think
But then they're not
I think
Bay Area anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know if I'm gonna
The Warriors are moving out of Oakland. Oakland's losing 2 teams.
this year.
Yeah.
This year.
They better not lose the A's.
They're about to at that stadium. That thing is.
That thing is fucking.
I don't know what's worse, the team or that.
Or the
The
parking
stadium.
lot getting out of there, dude.
Oh,
That is
the
a
fucking
nightmare.
parking lot, dude.
That
When I
is
saw
just-
Drake
I've
and
seen
Migos,
college stadiums 100 times better than that.
100. It's not even close, dude. Anderson Bob Reed Stadium might be better than. No, I'm not even playing. Bob Reed fucking Stadium may be better than what, the Oakland Coliseum, fam. You got
Dude, that-
sewage coming up from the toilets, not down. You got fucking seats crumbling. You got people falling from like. Weren't people falling?
You know,
I don't want to talk about that if they got hurt. Like, weren't people like falling from their seats?
I thought it was cool like a long time ago. I remember watching like some of their games when I was younger, and I thought it was cool, seeing like the baseball field on there and stuff too. But now I'm like, dude, it looks so stupid when they're playing a game and there's just dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, you're sharing a field with a baseball team.
A field.
Yeah.
It's not even it doesn't even feel like a stadium. It's a goddamn field.
And that's a big ass town with a lot of people, dude.
It's a big fucking area.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do they not have another arena somewhere that's not that place?
Yeah. Get us
That-
out of here.
That place is so bad.
And we can say this because we've all been to Oracle and we've been there. So like,
Oh, I've been to all those,
Like
yeah.
I'm allowed to talk shit. I feel like I'm allowed to talk shit
Yeah,
about your
Oakland has the
shitty
two-
ass stadium.
Oakland has 2 bad. I mean, granted, Oracle's been there
Oracle's
forever, but
pretty
so is
dope.
Oakland Coliseum's been there too. but
Oracle's not like bad.
It's not
though.
terrible.
It's just
but
the outside looks 60
it's
years
old.
old.
It's old.
Yeah, it looks 60 years old. Both times I've been there though, it's been a lovely experience. Like once you're
Yeah,
inside,
it's good. Yeah.
it's a good arena. I like Oracle. You don't like Oracle? You haven't been there for a concert. You haven't been there for a concert though. You gotta go for a concert.
I get spoiled by Golden One Center though.
Yeah.
The Golden One is.
It was better. Okay, we'll go back. It was better than Arco.
Arco was pretty trash.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Arco was
Yeah,
pretty
But it was
trash.
old. and
Arco
It's a
was
smaller
better.
version.
Well, and actually, it's Sleep Train. We can't call it
sorry.
Arco. It's
Arco
Sleep
Train.
fucking
It
Train.
was bad.
Are we gonna try and go to the Chase Center, or are we just like we're just not in
At
that
some
tax
point,
bracket?
yeah. I mean,
Not
some
not
point.
like this year.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Unless
We going to the Staples Center. I
we
know
could.
that.
We
Oh,
could,
we're going
we could,
Staples.
We could just go watch like a G League game. I'm sure they'll play there at some point. The San Antonio Warriors. We could just go watch one of those.
We should go. I think it's July 21st through the 23rd. They have like a summer league thing at Golden One. It's like $5 for the whole weekend.
Really?
Kings,
cool.
Lakers, Warriors, and Heat.
That'd be cool.
Lakers. I was gonna say something. I forget now what the fuck I was gonna say. It was about what we were talking about. Oh, I might have to turn in my Raiders fan card. Like, I wasn't bullshitting when I was like, I'll just cheer for the Packers for Aaron Rodgers. Like, I was not kidding. I was not joking.
You're
I will buy an Aaron Rodgers fucking jersey. The moment the Raiders lose a goddamn game in Oakland this year, I'm turning my fucking card
We're
in.
gonna start off 1-1, so you might as well just go.
Who are we facing? I don't even know who we're facing. Once they lose to the Jags. Like,
Hey, we're week 17, dude. Last game in Oakland.
I'm about to turn in my fan card.
That's what you should do on week 17. You should wager. If you guys lose to them, you.
Fam, we signed a dude named DJ Killings.
You guys signed Richie. Hold on.
Richie Incognito.
Oh no.
Did you? I didn't even know this. I honestly,
I didn't either.
because I don't really care about that.
No.
Sick,
Fuck, I don't
twisted guy. But he threatened to like kill people in a funeral home.
Yeah.
And
What?
multiple gyms in
What?
Florida.
And he's in the league.
And Kaepernick's not?
I mean, I don't want to go there with that, but
Oh.
No, I just heard it on the
Damn.
radio. So I figured I'll drop the bomb.
Whoa.
I mean, I was gonna say that, but at the same time, like it's a little different. But like Vince Young isn't in the league, or like wasn't like got back in the league. There's a little bit something wrong with that. Guy's literally saying he's gonna kill people in a funeral home in a gym.
Fam, you
And
can't
he's racist.
tell
He's
me.
a bully.
I agree.
What a Raider or Cowboy thing to do, to sign this guy.
Cowboys wouldn't sign Richie Incognito.
Yeah, they will.
Cowboys got a little more class than that.
Oh, look at the guys they signed. They literally took
got a
the
good
guy.
team now.
They literally took the guy that you guys dumped off, and took him.
Amari? Who's
No.
we traded him?
No. A couple
Okay.
years ago, linebacker. Played for LSU.
Shit, man. You think I would know this?
He
The Oakland fucking Raiders.
wound up actually playing good for the Cowboys, but he was terrible. Like he was bad. The Cowboys pick up more guys than the Raiders did. Like with bad. Like,
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Hardy.
That's that's
There's
bad.
all those guys.
Greg Hardy's
There's a
bad.
lot of guys that they picked up.
The Browns are starting to do that now too.
I mean, the Patriots usually kind of will,
Browns are smart.
but then they turn them into like good citizens.
Yeah, except Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon just has
He's not a bad guy though.
no.
He's not breaking.
No.
He's
He's
not
getting in
breaking
trouble
laws.
for something that should
Fam,
be
I gotta pray for Josh Gordon. Like that dude, he's going through something because he is way too talented to keep having these issues. Way too talented.
He's breaking different kind of laws, like where these guys are like physically harming women and harming other people. He's harming himself.
I think
Is he just smoking dope or is he?
He's
like,
doing
doing
other.
no,
actual
he's
drugs?
like
Oh, okay.
Xanax,
I thought,
cocaine,
I thought it
lean.
was.
He's doing like
started with.
I thought it was just smoking weed.
he's doing like damage to his body and soul.
Okay.
Like it's not just some smoking
Okay.
some weed or no. So I have two things. So first, Richie Incognito. Richie Incog fucking Nito. You can't sit here and tell me, John Gruen, that you're changing the culture. And this is who they brought in this offseason, okay? Antonio Brown, the biggest head fucking case in the entire league. Even more than OBJ. The biggest head case in the entire league. Vontae's perfect. And Richie Incognito. Richie Incognito is diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I want to confirm that. I know he has some kind of mental illness he deals with and takes meds and
I don't
shit.
even think he's gonna make the team. To be honest, I think he winds up getting cut.
I think it's just for fucking press.
That's terrible, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm about to turn him. I think I'm turning him a card right now. I think I'm turning him in.
You know, the only thing I could think of is they're saying like, oh, we're gonna give this guy a chance, to like redeem himself. But it's like teams already gave him a chance when he did all the
This
racist
is his
shit.
team. The Rams, the Bills, the Dolphins. We knew about the Dolphins. That's when he
Yeah.
bullied the one fucking dude. The Bills. He bullied some other people.
Who wound up now shooting someone, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
Jonathan Martin. Yeah. No, remember it was a threat. Like he posted a picture of a gun and said shooting up this school tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then he got
So,
arrested.
so they were both like clearly something
Head
wrong.
cases.
But still, he was apparently racist in the team and all that.
So he was throwing hard R's when they played the Jaguars in the playoffs when he was on the Bills. Multiple times.
Bullying scandal.
Yeah.
Man, you know what's funny about like sports the last few years? There hasn't been a lot of scandals. I remember like the early part of the decade, there was this shit, Joe Paterno, there was fucking Butt Fumblegate or what?
By Fumblegate, that was just the Jets being bad and Mark Sanchez
By
running.
Fumblegate.
He wishes there was a gate right there that he could have got to and not ran into his own team's ass.
Okay, I'm not gonna read through all this because we have a podcast to do. But wait,
Is this more Richie Incognito?
fam, you got arrested in your own living room.
What's more embarrassing, that or tearing your Achilles walking around your house?
Oh, getting arrested in your own living room was pretty bad though. Like, can you imagine someone?
What are you arrested with?
He was arrested. Oh no, this is the funeral home. No, sorry, I didn't see the funeral home part. Yeah, he threatened to shoot the employees while making funeral arrangements for his father. Police seized 2 Glocks, 3 rifles, and a suppressor for a handgun in his truck.
He has a
Dude, he's gonna pull a Glock at freaking...
He has a
On John Gruden, bro.
He has a suppressor for a gun. What's he need that for? He's trying to literally murder someone.
He's a national ambassador for Boo to Bullying, an anti-bullying nonprofit based in LA.
Because they made him probably do that.
But that was before the incident.
Before the bullying?
Yes. That was after.
Yeah, because
this was before
the league probably made him go through protocols and be, like they did with Michael Vick.
Yeah. He is a proud supporter of Donald Trump.
If we keep talking trash about him, he might fucking kill us.
I don't know, he might pull up. I mean, he's not far. He's just in the backyard.
If he's in the backyard. Don't say that. He might actually be in your backyard.
Yeah, Richie Inc.
If I see Richie Incognito, well, you're going to notice him from a lot.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a huge offensive lineman. But
Yeah.
if I see that man, he literally threatened a funeral. What did he do in the gym?
Let's see. I can't believe we're going. This is the beauty of this podcast. I'm in tears, and we're talking about Richie Incognito. Let's see. According to Incognito, he reached out to Martin after he left the team. No, I don't want to read that shit. It goes on to state that the matter, dude, I'm on Wiki, so I can't find little. I wish I could. All this stuff was leaked to one. All this stuff got put out, court documents, on the text messages and stuff. So you guys can find it if you want on Richie Incognito.
If you even care that much.
Yeah, if you even care about.
Like I said, I think he gets cut.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes the team. If he does,
but this is why would you want that guy for press?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because they cut him as just for press.
Yeah, but I don't.
John Gruden is he's almost doing as much damage as Genie Buses to the Lakers. John Gruden really.
Unless they win.
They ain't winning with this not with this team. I mean, maybe the draft picks.
I've seen weirder.
Maybe they turn into something.
What if
Oh God.
What if Richie Incognito becomes a Pro Bowler? Wasn't he? Didn't he get voted for the Pro Bowl a couple years ago?
Yeah,
Right
something like that. He wasn't bad.
Yeah,
It's not.
He's gonna pull a Glock at the Pro Bowl.
he's gonna
Pull a Glock.
He's gonna bully some defenders.
He's gonna
I
pick
wonder
him
why
up
he's
by
a
their
Pro Bowl. He probably threatened them.
Richie
I just can't believe it.
Incognito.
But yeah, honestly, I never thought I'd hear that name again after he didn't get signed by anyone. I was like, all right, I didn't even think about him to be honest. But hearing his name, I was like, wait, what? This guy got signed.
So here's my thing with the NFL. I've always been kind of a whore with the NFL. I move around. I get around. I was a Charger fan because I love San Diego. My dad was a lifelong Charger fan. They moved to LA. I love LA, but I don't have that connection. I don't go visit, so it's fuck the Chargers. Oakland is cool because black's my favorite color. You could tell by my shirt preference and women preference.
Opposite of Richie Incognito.
Yeah, I feel like there's some things I say on here that both of y'all are just all right, man. I wish we could edit that one.
I mean, you're saying it, but.
So I'm no shame in that, whatever, sign the DMs if you're.
I don't think it's shameful. I'm just shocked that when you say stuff like that.
You know what was funny? I was watching our podcast from last week. Your face when I mentioned Theo Epstein was actually hilarious. I didn't realize at the time because you were just like, how does he know about Theo Epstein? It was one of those looks. How does he even know who this guy is? But I don't know, because you were just like, no, because you know one of those things where you tilt your head back, you laughed. You're like, how does he know this dude? Anyway, a Raider fan because, local, friends. My uncle, who, rest in peace, he passed away 6 years ago. He was a lifelong Raider fan. It's like, all right, Chargers moved, I'll go with the Raiders. I'm done. I'm done with Oakland Raiders. I'm turning in my fan card right now. If they're good this year, maybe I'll double back because I double back on a lot of stuff in the NFL. But I mean, I said I wasn't going to watch because it's rigged. I'm going to watch. I'm a Packer fan. I am officially.
Are you doing that just to make Seth angry?
No, not at all. Oh, that's a good fucking rivalry, though. Oh, tough. I need to text Seth after this. I'm a Packer fan.
Hey, I believe green and yellow, bro. Cheesehead for life.
No, I need to just buy a cheese head on Amazon and then walk into their house one night. Just have a goddamn cheese head.
Get a BJ Raji jersey.
BJ Raji turned up in that NFC Championship game.
He was good for a
He got
few
that
years.
little.
He was huge for.
He was huge his whole career.
He was huge for a while. He was huge as like a player.
Contributor.
Yeah,
he was
for a few years. Like he was one of the best defensive linemen for a couple years.
Where's he at now? He's only 32.
He's gone.
Oh, he's out of the league?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just too fat?
I think he just.
Yo, what are they feeding these guys?
Anyways.
BJ Raji.
What is
Eddie
on weight?
You see them chugging beers at the Bucks games?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they doing. They just chugging
Did you
beers.
see Aaron Rodgers though?
He's just all.
And then they had to, of course, show Tom Brady do his and whatever he was at, and he just counted immediately. But
I really might go give me Aaron Rodgers because I've always loved Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I
No,
can't
me
wait for
too.
the NFL season to start so we can have a total love fest on Aaron Rodgers. That dude is incredible. He's from Chico, but he's 35. Like, how much longer are you actually gonna play?
He didn't
Tom
play.
Brady's 42.
And Aaron Rodgers didn't play the first however many years of his career.
Fam, Tom Brady ain't got sacked since 2013 though. Like, that's the difference. When you haven't gotten touched, I mean, not literally, but when you haven't gotten like hit in years because your team just keeps that line going, and you have the greatest tight end ever blocking other dudes, like, yeah.
I don't know. He's gonna still play well. I think they have a chance. Yeah, I see why you're jumping on them. I'm just kidding. Because I do think they do play well.
Did you have a chance this year in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Packers?
Dude, with Aaron Rodgers, you always do.
And they focused on getting defense this year.
Yeah, but they missed the playoffs last year. I know they fired McCarthy and stuff, but
No, he's happy. There was an interview where
I bet he
with
is.
the new coach, like how they were spending a ton of time together and all that stuff. And he had an interview. He's not a very vocal guy, like out in the media. Out and all that
McCarthy
stuff.
or Aaron?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
like he does his commercials, but that's it.
He does State Farm commercials.
He doesn't really have. He's just not a vocal guy.
No.
And he had that. It was on Game of Thrones or whatever, but he went off for like 7 or 8 minutes, like talking about that, and he's not normally like that. So I think he's in a good place right now. I think he's happy with the organization.
Yeah. If I was with Danica Patrick, I'd be in a damn good place too. I'll tell you that much.
He's been with some fine, beautiful, women.
some gorgeous women.
Yeah.
Let's not be pigs.
That'd be you, not me.
I'm the pig of the podcast. I'm the pig.
Fucking sweating
Hot
pigs
belly.
in here.
I
that's
know
for
that is what
Hot
I'm
belly
doing.
gut.
sure. Fucking sweating my ass off right now.
I got the
So
pig
good.
gut. I know the fans don't get it because it's an inside joke. Yeah, I might have named this episode Gut. I don't know what's named this episode except Butt Fumble Gate and Gut.
But Richie, name it Incognito.
Go incognito mode when I'm on my iPhone.
Incognito gut.
The gut. You guys have anything else? This has
The,
actually been really fun. This is I'm having a good time with y'all.
I'm ready for my grub.
I want some grub.
Did you guys see the obviously, I'm sure you guys saw the Cubs thing that happened, right?
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Anderson or Chicago?
Chicago.
Oh, we ended a local sports head.
I was gonna say that's something we do need to tap
No,
into
yeah,
though.
no. I think
High key, but what happened with the Cubs?
I can't even think of his name now.
Albert Almora.
Almora Jr. Yeah, hit a foul ball, and it hit a girl in the stands.
She okay?
It's not really. I don't know actually. I don't know if they released anything really.
Yeah, it happened like last night.
It was last night.
I seen something about it this morning, but I haven't seen anything.
He
since.
was like a lot, like anyone should be. Okay, Blake thinks it's funny, but
It's not. It's not that.
so
Gut.
he was. I was trying to think earlier when the last time it happened, but he was clearly like
It was remember Denard Span when he was on the Twins. I think he got that one girl, freaking bam.
Yeah, and it's always like an emotional moment, and I think he went through it pretty well. One of the worst ones that I saw was, or I always think it's gonna be bad when they lose their bat.
Yeah.
In the stands, I'm always like, oh great, here we go, and it never winds up being as bad as I think it is. I think it's when it's worse. It's worse when they're hitting them, I guess, and it breaks and it goes somewhere. But he was clearly upset and still was.
I know when Denard Span did it, he took himself out of that game. And he didn't play for 2 weeks.
Well, there was
wow.
I think there was someone somewhere. It was a while ago. It could have even been like a long time ago that it happened, and I guess the player like ran into the stands to check on him. It's just crazy because they even have stuff in the stadium like it says like, be alert. Like if
And
you're
they extended
along,
the netting too.
and it went past that.
Yeah.
Which is what's crazy, and so I'm sure they'll do something else to prevent.
They just need to
more.
extend it all the way out.
Probably, which
Otherwise
sucks a little bit, but I just yeah, because I think there's a thing that says like always be watching, and then I think it's like
Yeah, it says it everywhere.
Don't leave your small children unattended or something, and that's why. Not that the parents weren't there, but yeah.
Let's not be
Purrs up.
pigs.
Purrs up.
Yeah,
So,
seriously. Yeah.
for all of the Chicago Cubs fans, I was not laughing at the girl that got injured, and I hope she's totally okay. Praying for her recovery. I was not laughing at it at all. I was laughing at our potbelly gut jokes that we were making. That's what I was laughing at. Let's not be pigs.
Get together, Blake.
Yeah, seriously.
This is the end of the pod, man.
You
This is
been smoking or what?
no, not ever anymore. Wink. So I turned on my Raider fan card. Do you guys want to turn in any of your cards, or are you guys gonna keep your cards?
I'm keeping my cards.
Vikings, Giants, and Jags. Right?
Vikings?
Not Jesus Christ. Jaguars, Giants, and Kings. God damn
No,
it.
I'm keeping all my.
These two NFL teams.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like,
And then you got Warriors. Are you an Iron fan? I thought you were a Packer fan because Aaron Rodgers.
no, I love Aaron Rodgers, but no, I'm a 49er fan.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 49ers,
Warriors, Niners, and Giants.
Yep.
And me, I'm Lakers for life. Every other team, I'll just jump on them. I'll go Kevin Durant. I'll just switch, and the heat of the night. Anything else, you guys? I'm
ready for grub.
So
No, I think that's it.
thank you to all the fans. We appreciate all the local fans.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. That's no bullshit.
Tweet at us.
Yeah, to get at us, man. I'm at Blake Mayfield 23. No, I don't think I'm Michael Jordan or LeBron James. I'm so tired of that fucking. I need to just change my name. Because like Seth was getting on me. He's like, "What do you think you're LeBron?" I know he's just kidding, but I'm like, no, it's like my birthday, like date. I'm like, you should have the same thing. Yours is 23rd too. He's like, no, it's whack. I'm like, oh. So anyway, compelling story for me. Do you have anything?
I'm Steve Haslam. We all know who I am.
He's Alec White.
Yep.
I'm Steve Haslam. Steve Haslam. This is
That's one of the best quotes ever, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%. That's the funniest press conference like all year, except when Joel Embiid started laughing at the one dude he hurt. Was it Serge Ibaka? Who's the one dude he gave the elbow to in the head? Started laughing at him, and Ben Simmons said he was an asshole.
I don't remember.
I think it was Serge Ibaka.
Or was it the Nets series?
If it was Ibaka, Serge Ibaka stays getting elbowed.
Yeah, Serge Ibaka will throw down, though. Didn't he throw down against, what's his face?
He gets him, like... I always think he's, like, the nicest guy, which I think he is. But he always gets, like, pushed to, like, a point, and he just goes off. He's just triggered.
Isn't he from, like, Africa with, like, 15
The
siblings?
Congo,
I mean, he's used to, like, having to grub. Like, he's like...
Certified grubber.
Yeah, seriously.
Certified grubber. We didn't name an episode that, too. Maybe I'll name this episode that. Certified grubber.
We'll save that for the Kings when we talk about the Kings.
Yeah. Or we'll say that for Richie Incognito. For when he's
BJ
grubbing.
Raji when he's actually the team. Yo, they've had some big dudes. Eddie Lacy, BJ Raji.
That's what I'm saying.
They've had some.
Surprised Aaron Rodgers ain't fat. PHAT.
Yeah.
Some fat asses on that team.
Some guts. Yo,
All right,
BJ,
kill the pod. Kill the
BJ
pod.
Raji actually did have the gut though.
No,
In those,
he still picked off Jay Cutler for a touchdown.
but he had those dances with his gut.
He had that gut.
Who's the
If you guys have made it this far, thanks for listening, man.
What are we at?
We're 120.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. If you guys made it this far, thank you for listening. We've been a total shit show the last 15 minutes. That's okay. If you guys have been watching on YouTube, thank you for watching.
Oh, I forgot.
You forgot we were over there. It was really fun podcast with you guys. We'll keep this going next week with the NBA Finals continuing and whatnot, and we will see you guys later. See you. Or YouTube. We'll see you later. Bye.